everyone, this is your instructor Joy. Slurs. For a lot of violinists, especially when you're learning this new technique, slurs can be quite challenging. Sometimes you run out of bow, you feel like you're pushed, you don't have enough fingering to play. So I will show you two different types of slurs. And slurs multiple notes in one string, and slurs that goes multiple strings over different string, so string crosses. So starting with number 1, slur on one string. So there's an example like that. So here, there are several things. So we have to learn how to play 4 notes in one bow. Now, often what I see in my teaching studio, a lot of students tend to use too much bow for the first one, and then there isn't much bow left to play. For this particular problem, I suggest that you stop after every single bow. So in this case, we're playing 4 notes in one bow. So divide the bow into each quarter part of the bow, and then just learn to stop after every single bow. Stop, and repeat a couple more times. And if you feel comfortable after this one, then try to do without stopping. But stop. Remember where the stop points are, so you have to use one note for each quarter part of the bow. And then try to, when you feel a little more comfortable, make sure there's no stops heard. Then each passes like that. Yeah. Next one. How do I play slurs that's over different strings? Sometimes it's just 2 strings, or you can apply the same exercise that I showed you earlier on one string, meaning stop after whichever. In this case, we're using 2 notes in one bow, halfway, and then again, and then trying to do it without, and make sure you don't do any jerky movement. There are, one of the difficult string crosses is when you use all 4 strings, such as this. When you have to play a lot of string cross over all 4 strings, I see a lot of students are very busy moving your bow. Such as like this. But there's actually very easy movement that can be helpful. So when you're on the G string, bring your violin closer to you as you're at the frog, and you can tilt the violin a little so that you can have better access to your G string. And then as you go away from the string, away from the frog, then violin gets flatter so that you can access the next string. And then also your violin goes away from you. So the movement is this. Bow, violin closer, and then when your bow goes toward the tip, violin goes away. You see that? Like that. Now, of course, when you play this kind of 4-string cross within the piece, we don't move this much. We don't move this much. I'm exaggerating a little because this is a very basic movement that you should be doing, even when you're not moving as much. Yeah? That way, that you're not trying to stop every string, but the all 4 notes played very nice continuously and with a beautiful sound without any jerky movement. And then the other one. Like that. Like that, yeah? So sometimes just helping yourself by moving your parts of your body can make your violin playing much, much easier. I hope this was helpful. Happy violin playing!